The EU have said they won't sign up to removing the backstop. So, could a deal be struck by resurrecting the idea of a Northern Ireland-only backstop, which would mean that Northern Ireland would stay as part of the EU customs union to keep that invisible border and trade flowing across it? Is that what's going to happen, Jeffrey?
No, it's not on the table at all. And the Prime Minister has made absolutely clear that as much as the Irish Republic wants to protect the integrity of the EU single market, it is the responsibility of the Prime Minister to protect the integrity of the UK single market.
Has he made it absolutely clear? Because Boris Johnson suggested he's open to an all-Ireland food standards zone as part of a solution to replace the UK-wide backstop. And even Ulster Unionists are saying they're worried they may be hung out to dry by this government because they are looking at ways of shifting towards a Northern Ireland-only backstop.
But we already have cooperation across the border on issues related to food. There are north-south bodies created under the agreement that are there. What you cannot do is fundamentally alter, which this would do if we had a Northern Ireland-only backstop, the constitutional relationship between Northern Ireland and the rest of the UK. That would be in breach of the Good Friday Agreement, the very thing the Taoiseach says he's committed to protecting.
Right, but would it be constitutionally difficult? Are there ways that you can see of extending what currently exists that would still be in line with what's been agreed constitutionally, but actually the effect would be to have Northern Ireland trading much more with the island of Ireland and remove the difficulty of having any sort of border?
But look, 70% of the goods that leave Belfast Port don't go to Dublin. They go to Great Britain. We sell more goods to Great... Sorry, but this is an important point.
Yeah.
And I want to finish it. We sell more goods to Great Britain than the rest of the world put together. So your proposition is that we should give that up, we should put a trade border in the Irish Sea, we should separate ourselves from by far our biggest market and hope for the best that in a tiny economy like Ireland will do better than being part of the fifth largest economy in the world. That is just goo-boo economics, and it's not something we're signing up for, and I don't see a British government signing up for it either.
Well, you say you don't see it, and these aren't my words, by the way, but you say you don't see it. What if the British government were to move in that direction? What could you do about it?
Well, I think it would be the end of the Good Friday Agreement. It would be such a fundamental breach of the principle of consent. It would alter Northern Ireland's relationship with the rest of the United Kingdom so fundamentally that unionists could not operate a system that did that. And that's why we're warning. If you want to protect the Good Friday Agreement, remember, it's cross-community in nature. It doesn't rely solely on the whim of the Irish government and the nationalist community. It requires the buy-in of unionists, and there isn't a single unionist politician or party that supports a Northern Ireland-only backstop or the current backstop.
Now, the maths of